Why is it that one partner would be willing to work on their relationship and the other partner seems like they're not? I'm going to debunk the myth that they're not, and I'm going to teach you what's going on so you and your partner can talk about whether or not it's the right time for you to get support now. Okay, check out this chart. So we have got mood versus time. Now, mood, I want you to think about positives, negatives, being more receptive and open, really closed off and avoidant, right? We're going to be up and down, oscillating. We all do it. So whether it's in a 24-hour period or over several weeks, we're going to have moods. So one of us has moods like this. They're pretty consistent, right? There's a pretty general, like, okay, this makes sense. Then there's another one of us that has moods like this. And as you can see, they're not always completely consistent, and they can be quite frustrating for the person who has more consistent moods. So there's this baseline, right? I'm going to show you where it is. It's that dotted line. So that baseline right there is where they meet in the middle. Like, hey, this is where it's pretty neutral. Now, as you can see, the person who's got the pretty consistent mood can kind of just wait it out while the other person's going through their low, right? Or in their high, they're enjoying it too, hopefully. Now, sometimes our highs hit at our partner's lows and vice versa. But if you look at this, right, there is a point where, okay, this person, they've hit kind of going down low at the same time, and now they're going up. This partner A, who has a pretty consistent mood, knows to just wait. Wait it out. They'll come back. They'll come back to either middle or they'll come up higher, right? Here's the problem. That partner starts to take for granted that that's how it works out. That's how the cycle is. Because what we don't think about is that this dotted line could actually be going this way. And those cycles could actually be going like this. Now the marker's not going to work, but you get the point, right? That all of a sudden, like, it's going to improve, but the trajectory of the relationship is going downhill. Now, what we want to see happen, and those of you who are interested in getting support for your relationship know that you really want to see this trajectory going up, which would mean all the mood fluctuation is going to go up as well, right? Let me be honest with you. Those of you who are waiting for things to improve, even if it's in this middle baseline and not completely going down, if you're the one who says, okay, I just wait till they're in a better mood and it'll improve in a week or so anyways, it's that time or whatever, you need to worry about the highs. Why? Because in the highs is where that individual partner is getting stronger and realizing, I don't really like those lows, and I don't like that. I don't feel like we're working on things. And they start to formulate ideas of what life would be like without having the partner who feels like they're weighing them down. Even if it looks on the chart like, wait, they're being consistent. They start to think about what it would be like to not have to deal with the other person's input or negativity or avoidance. And that's why it's a really scary place to be in when the trajectory is actually going side to side, where it seems neutral, or going down. We want the trajectory of our relationship to be going up. We want to be able to sense that things are improving, right? Rather than staying the same or becoming less than. When we start to improve, when we start to work on our relationship and learn the skills, we can handle those emotional swings, no matter whose it is, much better. We're much more confident and in control of what's happening. And it's not just waiting it out because it'll get better. It's knowing it will get better, because the natural cycle of a relationship is harmony to disharmony, disharmony to repair, repair back to harmony. And we find that those cycles of it being negative for both partners are much less, because we know how to repair things and we know how to work on them. But the only way to do that is to actually do the work on your relationship. So if your partner's the one who's like, no, we don't need help. I don't want help. I don't think we really need help. Because in the back of their mind, they're like, you'll feel better in a couple days. Like, why would we invest in something when you'll be fine? And it's driving you insane. I want you to draw them that graph. Have mood and time and go, look, this is our moods. This is what we're like. Here's you. Here's me. Here's our baseline. Is it trajecting down? Or is it going side to side? And say, I really want it to be going up. And the only way to do that is for us to work on a relationship. Because if you sit around waiting for it to improve and for me to feel better, it can get dangerous. And you can explain to them why if you're ready. So if this is something you'd like to work on, I have an easy start. It's 18 questions for couples. 18 questions to stop and ask each other to connect more, to better understand what your needs are and how to relate more, how to have better communication in general, and to feel less like roommates and have that spark be ignited between the two of you again. Make sure you grab it below.